Introduction. Tutoring service is a support offered to students to enhance their learning. Most students are enrolled in tutoring programs to complement their normal class learning. Many people see tutoring as a very efficient remedy for academic purpose. This is because tutors can assist students in understanding the subject that are difficult for them or the subject that the students missed due to medical leave or any other issues. Therefore, this proposal came out in order to conduct tutoring service for students in University Malaysia Perlis. This program takes place involving all students and staffs to contribute in this program. By conducting this program, hope it improves the academic performances of all students in UniMAP and also by giving an individualized learning experience for the students. Nevertheless, it improves self-esteem and confidence of students through the tutoring by providing them with the resources to excel in their studies. On the other hand, necessities such as tables, chairs, and resources from lecturers and printer is being provided to students who enroll in this tutoring service. Hereby, anticipating more students to join as they can gain more knowledge and resources from this program. In a sense, hopefully we can assist students who need help in their studies through this program without any complication.
Hello, my name is Rajendran, and I'm going to present about methodology, which is sampling and questionnaire. To complete this proposal, we have conducted an online survey method to collect data from another student. An online survey is a set of structured questions that respondent completes over internet, generally through filling out a form. It is a more natural way to reach out the respondent as it is less time consuming than the traditional way of gathering information through one-to-one interaction and less expensive. The data is collected and stored in a database which is later evaluated by an expert in the field. Companies or organizations get valuable data from a controlled environment for tutorial service in UniMAP. In this survey, random UniMAP students have been distributed a link of survey to be answered. The students who responded to the survey were 52. Since we need maximum 50 respondents, 52 of them consist of student year 1, 3 people, year 2, 40 people, year 3, 3 people, and year 4, 6 people. From this survey, 82.5 students were from Complex Perumahan University Alam, 8.8% students from Complex Perumahan Tan Sri Aisyah Ghani, and 5.3% students from College Kediaman Tuanku Tengku Fauzia, 1.8 students from College Kediaman Tunku Abdul Rahman, and lastly 1.8 students also from Complex Perumahan Pauputra. 35.1% students are doing bachelor degree in chemical engineering, food technology. 15.8 are doing bachelor of chemical engineering technology in industrial chemical. 7% of students in doing bachelor of civil engineering technology in construction. 8.8% students are doing bachelor of mechanical engineering technology, which is material processing. 3.5% are doing bachelor of chemical engineering technology in industrial biotechnology. 3.5% are doing bachelor of electrical engineering technology in robotic and automation technology. 1.8 bachelor of electronics students are doing in electronic engineering technology, and 1.8 are doing in electronic engineering technology in electronic network design. 3.5 are doing in mechanical engineering technology, which is machining, and 1.8 are doing bachelor of technology in building construction. 3.5 again are doing civil engineering with honors, and 1.8 are doing bachelor of mechanical engineering with honor, and 1.8 again are doing bachelor of biomedical electronic engineering with honor. 3.5 again are doing bachelor with material engineering with honor. 5.3 again are doing bachelor of chemical engineering with honor, and 1.8 are doing bachelor of business engineering entrepreneurship. In this survey, there are 7 questions that have been set up to be answered by the respondent. The question has been divided into 2 sections, where the section is acknowledged about the program and requirement for the program. In section A, there are 4 questions being asked. In first 2 questions, linear scale has been used to get answer from agree to disagree, as it same goes to question 4. In question 3, the respondent should write out their own answer as it been given enough space to fill. In section B, all 3 questions have been given multiple choice to be answered, and also we have provided space for respondent for include their own other option if they got any. The reason online survey has been used is because it is more accurable. Researchers in a variety of disciplines may find the internet a fruitful area for conducting survey research. As the cost of computer hardware and software continues to decrease and the popularity of the internet increases, more segments of society are using the internet for communication and information. Thousands of groups and organizations have moved online, many of them aggressively promoting their presence through the use of search engines, emails, lists, and banner advertisements. These organizations not only offer information to consumers, they also present opportunities for researchers to access a variety of population who are affiliated with these groups. The results of the online survey are ready to be analyzed at any time. Views results in real time so you can quickly create graphs for reporting, export data for further analysis, and share your results with anyone. The majority of people that have access to the internet prefer to answer surveys online instead of using telephone. With an online survey, participants can pick a moment that suits them best, and the time needed to complete the survey is much shorter. Thank you.
My name is Arumugam with the matrix number 191471719. Today, I'm here to talk about the problems faced by students which made us to choose these tutoring services. Firstly, the students are hesitated to consult their lecturers regarding the topic that they fail to understand. The students are feeling timid to ask any doubts from their lecturers as they are worried they will be judged and discriminated by their friends for not understanding such a simple topic. Moreover, the students may also feel that by asking questions, they will be interrupting their lecturers and their lecturers will scold them for stopping them when they were explaining a concept to the class. Secondly, the students do not have sufficient time for them to clear their doubts with their lecturers at the end of the lecture. This is because the students have to rush for their next classes as soon as possible as they might miss their lecture. Therefore, the students do not get enough time for them to clear their doubts at the end of their lecture. Thirdly, the students are facing difficulties in understanding their course. Some of their courses are very complicated. There are many calculations and facts that needed to be memorized. Students find it challenging. Thus, students will need more explanations and practices for a better understanding. As we all know, practice makes perfect. Last but not least, students are unable to concentrate during their lecture. The students are needed to attend too many lectures in a day, causing the students to not fully able to focus in the class. A student can mentally only focus for 15 minutes. When they have too many lectures in a day to attend, their brain gets tired and they feel sleepy. Undoubtedly, this will cause the students to lose focus. Thank you.
Every action has a reaction, and just like that, every problem must have a solution. Therefore, I'm Shankhary, daughter of Moganasundaran, here to present the solutions for the problems stated above through our tutoring service. Let's begin from the issue of students feeling timid to ask questions or doubts when they do not understand the lecture. Based on this pie chart that we obtained from the results of the survey that we conducted regarding our tutorial service, 48% of the respondents, which is numerically 24 respondents, agreed that they are facing this problem, and they were asked opinion and suggestions to overcome these issues. This pie chart shows the suggestions that has been received from the respondents. Out of 24 of them, 10 respondents, which is also percentage-wise 41.7% of them, suggested to send a representative to consult the lecturer. 8 out of the total respondents who agreed to this problem have mentioned that they need more time with the lecturer to solve this problem, whereas 5 of them, which is also 20.8% of them, mentioned that they are more free to consult their friend after a lecture rather than the lecturer. Whereas 4.2 of the total respondents who agreed to this problem mentioned some other suggestions than this. Keeping the respondents' suggestion in mind, we have came up with solutions such as to send students who are willing and comfortable around the lecturer to consult them first and then letting them explain their understanding to the other students during our tutorial sessions. Other than that, we can also have live question and answer sessions with the lecturer during our tutorial sessions. Discussions area will also be provided to the students so that they can freely have their discussion with their fellow coursemates or their seniors. Secondly, let's look at the issue of students having no sufficient time to consult their lecturers. Based on this pie chart that we obtained from the results of the survey that we conducted, 58% of the total respondents who have agreed that they are facing this problem were asked suggestion and opinion on how to solve this problem. This pie chart shows the suggestions that has been received from the respondents. 10 out of 29 respondents have said that they need self-study materials so they can study by themselves, whereas another 10 said that they need extra classes with their fellow lecturers. 21.4% of the respondents have said that they need more explanation on certain topics, whereas the rest of the respondents have mentioned few other suggestions. Keeping the suggestion of the respondents in mind, we have came up with few solutions such as to contact the lecturer and get a synchronized lecture of the topic that are needed and provide it to the students during the tutorial sessions. We will also provide the students with self-study materials, and we are also planning to have many lectures that are conducted by volunteer students. Lastly, let's look at the issue where students are unable to concentrate during their lecture room. Based on this pie chart, 38% of the total students who have responded have agreed that they are facing this problem, and they were asked opinion and suggestions on how they will overcome this issue. This pie chart shows the suggestions that has been received from the respondents. 6 out of 19 respondents have said that they want their lecture to be recorded, whereas another 6 have said that they want their lecture to be conducted on flexible timing. Another 32.3% of the remaining respondents said that they want nicer environment to study, and the remaining respondents said some other suggestions. Keeping the respondent's suggestion in mind, we have came up with solutions such as to provide the student with recorded version of their lectures, and to allow the students to access the tutorial area whenever they want, and also to provide them with student-friendly environment during these tutorial sessions so they can study peacefully and happily. That's all from me for solutions. Thank you so much.
Hi, good day to everyone. I'm Nair A from Arwa 01. Today I'll be presenting about benefits of tutoring program. Tutoring is one of the ways to strengthen subject comprehension, boost confidence, and build up some important learning skills. First and foremost, the benefit of tutoring program is a student would be able to broaden their academics depth. A student would actually increase their understanding level in subject areas where they find difficulties. As a result, they would be able to score better grade in that subject. Besides that, students who are shy, students who are scared to ask questions, would actually find it a great way for them to improve their confidence level through tutoring program. They would be actually given moral support where they are encouraged to ask questions during the lecture during their lecture hours, and they would also be given advice to be away from their comfort zone. Besides that, benefit of tutoring program is a student would be able to improve their study habits. Students after matriculation and students after diploma education level would actually be exposed to hostel life, and they wouldn't have any difficulties in dividing their time for studying and also other activities. But when it comes to students who are after SCPM level, they would actually not be exposed to hostel life. Therefore, they would find difficulties in dividing their time for studying and also other activities. Therefore, through this tutoring program, they would be given exposure to do a schedule and divide their time equally for studying and also for their relaxation. Last but not least, a benefit of tutoring program is a student would be able to go through knowledge reinforcement. Tutoring forces the student to constantly sharpen their existing skills and information. In conclusion, tutoring gives lots of benefits to the students in order for them to perform well in their examinations, improve their confidence level, and sharpen their existing skills. Thank you.
My name is Steven Simon. I'll be explaining about the financial implications and team organization for the tutoring service. First of all, there will be no entrance fee for the students. So we will try to gather a sponsorship amount of 500 and another 1500 from the UniMAP management to run this program. With the money we had gathered, we will buy all the essential things needed to run this program. Moving on to the team organization, lyadurai will be our team president and will be guiding us through this program. All the team members are given a role and responsibility to carry out. So with teamwork, we will make this program successful.
Greetings to all viewers. My name is Kobinath Rao, son of Apparau. I am currently a third semester student of Food Technology under the Faculty of Chemical Engineering Technology of UniMAP. In this video, I would like to explain about the income and the expenditure of the program mentioned earlier. When we talk about income, this program has only two sources of it. The first is via an open sponsorship, and the other is a sponsorship from the management of UniMAP. We do not charge a single penny as an entrance fee for this program. This is because this is a flexible program that has been designed to help students when they are in need. On the other hand, the expenditure would include the items that we have to buy in order to carry out this program. Those items are as follows: 2 sets of printers, a whiteboard, few whiteboard markers, 5 boxes of A4 papers, few cartons of mineral water, and around 50 pieces of A4 files. The sum of all the items mentioned above would reach around 1,198 ringgit. Assuming that we have achieved the targeted income source, a balance of 802 ringgit would be kept to get supplies for students throughout the whole period of the program. All the items would be purchased with the approval of the program director. Thus, it would be easier to keep track on the amount of money we've spent. On that note, I would like to end my video. Thank you for your time.
for conclusion, it's an ardent hope that this service will get full support from students. This is necessary to ensure the success of this tutoring service and instill the knowledge that the students would gain from this tutoring service. Those students who is having complication in their studies, they should seek immediately so that they would not left out in their studies. The effective and productive way would be enrolling in tutoring service, as it could be a great help to the students. Most of the students are having troubles related to their studies. One of the examples is overloaded lectures to attend in a day can cause the students to be tired, and as a sequel, they lost interest in studying or could not pay attention in their lecture. Thus, if the student associate with this tutoring service, they can gain what they missed during their lecture with the recorded lectures that will be provided in this tutoring service. Furthermore, we have more utilities for students, such as live questions and answers are arranged during the tutor session, and we have representative for each subject or course who knows inside out of the subject to teach the students who needs their help for a better understanding regarding the subject they requested. We hope this tutoring is handy to students and more students will enroll in this tutoring service under assumption that the education is essential. Thank you.